Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Psych here, and today we're gonna be streaming some top survivor, some top hunter rank. Okay, hunter rank. Let me get that right. With the new hunter Peddler, I haven't done a dedicated stream on Peddler yet, and so today we're gonna be doing a stream on her about how you're gonna use your abilities in game live to show you guys off how to use Peddler, right? I do think she can be a good hunter, but you know, you should definitely know when to use each ability absorption at the right time. Especially the metal affinity one. A lot of people can forget about that one, but even that one has its purpose. And you know, there are other things about her that do make a difference. You know, with the presence, you can increase the range of your ability to 12 meters. That 8 meter to 12 is a big difference. And also, as you guys know, it actually decreases the cooldown at full presence from 18 to 16, 2 seconds less. So you're actually able to use the ability more often. You know, little stuff like that. I actually didn't even realize she did that until I read it a few days ago, that she actually increases the cooldown. Now, before we go into a real match, I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, just so you got the theory down. Like, what's the theory of Peddler and how you're supposed to be using her. So today, what's up? What's up, Luca? Zako, Avi, Luca again. You got me. Dragon Emperor, welcome. Adrian. Yeah, so I don't think she's gonna be the best hunter in the game, but she's alright. She's definitely usable. I think she can definitely be good. And against people who don't realize, you know, what makes a kiting area strong or weak, you know, what are the advantages and disadvantages of each window or you use, then this is going to be a very good hunter. A lot of people, in fact, what I'm talking about here specifically is a lot of people will see a very good powder, a very good window, they're going to use it against a hunter just blindly. You know, that's going to work against most hunters, but it's not actually going to work against Peddler, Slimmer to Geisha, and Nightwatch. You know, hunters who have abilities to very easily bypass a singular strong window or pal are going to be very strong. So, the way you're going to be wanting to use Peddler is, it really depends. If pallets are not dropped, this ability right here, this is probably the one people talk about the most. The ability to wall off a wall, or like put a hole in the wall, I mean, is great. But if survivors can just go behind pallets, they can still stun you and it's not going to be a guaranteed hit. I guess for this pallet it's a little bit easier because you see they can't really hide behind it that well unless they're on that side. But you see how when they're not dropped, survivors can like still slip through, and they can even slip through your hole and then make it to the other pallet if they really want to. Just keep going behind walls so you don't have like a direct shot. And, you know, it kind of sucks that survivors can go through this wall, because part of Peddler's strategy is you really want to combine this ability to go through holes with this long range ability, because this long range ability can hit a survivor all the way, like, if they're right over here, sitting right over here where this graffiti is, this long range attack would actually hit them from here. And so being able to use a long range attack and walk around walls like this is actually going to be very effective. But if survivors can keep going around corners and through your portal, you're never going to get like a clear shot at them. So this ability is really only good if the pallets are already dropped. This ability, on the other hand, is much better when the pallets are not dropped. As you can see here, you don't even have to put it like past pal, you just put it even as close as here. But if you really want to, you could also put it a little bit deeper, and that way, you guys see right there, it actually would cover right here where a survivor would stand behind a pallet. And they would get stuck and you'd be able to hit them. Walk through the pallet and hit them. Now, of course, this ability has its own problem. It doesn't go through walls. If you try to use it through walls, it uses this ability instead, which is completely worthless in this situation. It means in certain situations, you have to like wait until you're past the wall. Or I guess if you open up the wall, now you can use it. But let's say you don't do that because that's a waste of your ability. You don't have infinite ability. Then you're just going to have this wall stuck in your way. You're not going to be able to use the actual good ability when the pallets are not dropped, which is really sad. And I really hope they change that with Peddler, but that's right now her biggest weakness, is that it just forces you to use the wrong ability when you don't want to. Like right here, if you could use it here through this wall, that would be great. It lets you use the earthquake through walls. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you could aim at the pallet and it'll go target at the pallet, but you can't do it with the green space. You know, imagine how good it would be if you could pre-place this. Survivor has to vault this window, but unless they have broken windows, then this wagon over here is blocking them off, and you're going to be able to hit them. You're going to be able to cut them off, right? But it still has its uses. It's still pretty decent. Like right over here, if you use the green area right here, because the tall wall is not a tall wall, it's a short wall, you're actually able to aim over this. Sometimes, not always, it seems. It's very, very finicky, but if you place it correctly, a survivor coming from this hole will not only be able to not access this pallet, but they won't be able to access this one either. They would have to go all the way around here, which at that point you might be able to like use your vine or something to catch up to them. So It has its purpose. It's pretty good. But really, this wall ability is only good once they got past the Endure pallet and they dropped it or used it, then the wall is good. And you just can cut off the survivor like right there, where otherwise they had to go extra long around the wall and then vault, and then they go around this wall, but then you're already making a hole here. And so it's great. And again, like I said, this ability can combine really well. Even for like windows like this ability combines really well. It can even hit a survivor from all the way right over here. We'll demonstrate on this coordinate right here. The range is very big, all the way from here. Very big range, very close to White Wuching actually. You know, you could even stand a little bit further away, but just to be safe, you know, you could hit him with a charge attack from here. Okay, sometimes. But just in general, you should be using the basic attack just because it's so fast. And you can hit a survivor all the way from here. So it's very good if you can like cut off survivors with your wall. But if there's lots of pallets, blocking off one wall, cutting off one pallet doesn't do a whole lot, you know. Because now, you know, because both these pallets are not dropped, they can still like kind of slither through here and get a stun on you. Kind of like how White Wuching, you know, White Wuching will stand on the edge here and then try to swing his attack and try to hit you. But a good survivor knows that all they have to do is just stand between the pallet and they force him to come to you. Alright, and so that's why the undropped pallets are make this ability very bad. Because even if you're able to stand from here and use the long range, a good survivor just keeps standing between the pallet. They won't come out on the edges of the pallet. They'll just stand inside and force you to get closer. And in that case, that's going to cost you another ability. You know, it gets very expensive just to get one hit. And you are gaining charges from using your ability, but the Vine has very awkward controls. And so you have to hope the survivor just goes out in the open at the wrong time, which a good survivor will not. So really, that only leaves you with the Earthquake ability to do reliable sources of damage. It is a pretty good ability. But you do have to keep in mind that the further you cast it, the longer it takes to travel. So there was like a solid 1.5 second there before it actually exploded. But if you put it right at your feet, or like right next to a pallet in front of you, it's near instant. There is a half second there, but it's much faster as opposed to the long range. It's much easier to see, much easier to dodge out the way. A survivor will see you holding your hand out like this and it'll just walk out the way before they get hit. So definitely the Earthquake is good, but make sure you're using it close to you. And ideally, not next to the wall, but more towards the side of the pallet, because as you can see right here, the circle's big enough to cover the wall here. So then at that point, you just want to cover as much area as possible. You don't want to be putting it close to the wall here, because then the survivor can like swerve to the right and dodge the Earthquake. You want to be putting it more like that, but little stuff like that. Now we're actually going to play her. There you guys go. Masterclass in Peddler. That's the theory, but the theory is useless if you don't actually play her. So we're going to play her now. We're going to try her out. And we're going to see how she does. She's a good hunter when survivors don't know, you know, that every pallet or window has its weakness. The strongest pallets and windows in this game are actually the weakest against certain hunters. So good examples like Geisha. You know, you use a very strong window or pallet, but the hunter just, you know, the hunter just easily flies over the window or pallet. That strong window or pallet actually doesn't do anything. Man, are low tiers really banning Peddler? Am I going to have to play 2 hours of quick match today? I didn't think people would actually ban Peddler. That's why I went in rank match. I thought we would do a rank stream today for Peddler. I guess for this game we won't be able to. We'll just have to play some other hunter. But all you guys watching on YouTube and the stream is already over. You're probably already skipping over like 7 minutes ahead because you guys are so lazy. You guys don't even want to watch some enticing Ember gameplay. Like, come on, you could be watching Ember gameplay right now. But no, you're skipping over to the boring Peddler game. Like, we all know I'm getting 10, 11 wins today. We all know these survivors don't stand a chance. So stick around. Let's play some Ember. Let's see how this goes. Thank you, Miki. How you doing, Miki? Yeah, special Miki appearance. Play Go Man? Oh, come on. Alright. Peddler is at least more interesting in Go Man now. Come on. We're trying to give me a chance to at least tie here. Because I'm not losing this. I'm not losing these. I'm guaranteeing you today, guys, I'm not losing any single match today. We're in low tier hunter, and on top of this, I played the game for so many years. And it's not just Survivor that I play. I play lots of Hunter as well in my spare time, because being a good Survivor means you also have to be a good Hunter. You have to know how a Hunter thinks, their animation times, their hit range, so that when you play stuff like Seer, you know when to use the owl and when not to use the owl, and you know if the Hunter's in range or not. So, we're rocking the default Ember skin. Nothing is scarier than the default Ember, guys. Is there going to be music here? I guess I turned off the music. I mean, it's pretty peaceful. Okay, never mind. There's the music. I was like wondering, why is there ambience? Do you have a robot? Yes, you do have a robot. And I'll put this down so it kills the robot. See a robot. Just like that, mechanic is useless. And honestly, at this point, we could just leave her, because her decode is going to be really bad for the rest of this game. But she's not making this a very difficult chase. She's going to drop her robot again, and she's dead just like that. I feel like a bot, like standing for half a second before I swing. But I just really want to see what she's going to do. So when you're picking up a Survivor, they actually can't use the robot anymore. Don't even try chasing the robot. Just pick up the Survivor, and the mechanic can't use her robot anymore. Small Ember tip. If you tap the puppet again, you'll actually cancel your throw animation, because your throw animation would normally stop you from being able to swing or break pallets or do anything. Hold up. What? You're already rescuing? Oh, come on. It hit the chair. There is a red puppet glitch where you can swing, but I guess I misplaced the red puppet a little bit. She has Tide Turner, so I'm not in a rush to kill her immediately. You know, she's anyway going to survive her for an extra like 10 seconds. If I could kill her without the blink, that would be great. Okay, that was actually a very good flywheel. I will not lie. I wasn't prepared for that. I should have been thinking about that, not gonna lie. Let's see, maybe we'll snipe her. We do actually snipe her with the yellow puppet, and we actually see her location now, which is exactly what I want. It means that now she's not going to be able to get a sneaky rescue in. We know exactly where she is. And she already used her rescue puppet. I thought she would use like a... I thought she would use something else right there. I'm not going to activate that puppet. It's very easy to just destroy it, even if you activate it. Okay. He's actually not going to destroy it. That's fine. 4, 3, 2, 1. That doesn't do anything. Oh no, it might actually hit the little bro. Ah, that was actually a very good puppet. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good from his end right there. 3, 2. Okay, he's not even waiting. And we're gonna leave it right there so he has a hard time running back for his ball. In fact, he even got hit there, which is even better for me. I am gonna activate this red puppet so it can do some Cypher pressure. That is one of Ember's biggest weaknesses, that his Cypher pressure kind of sucks, but if you know when to activate the puppets, if you're not really in a rush to like... If you're not really in like... If you are in a situation in the game where you have some Cyphers remaining, then you don't really need to stuff rescues anymore. Stuffing is for when you're like, there's like one Cypher left, or like you're really low on time, and you just gotta go for it at that point. I'm so confused. Is there like a sneaky journalist here somewhere? Why? Where did that come from? This is a patient I'm chasing. Well, we are just gonna stall him here until my puppet comes back. I was gonna hit him sooner, but he wasn't committing, so now we actually get the puppet back off of cooldown. I'm gonna wait for a flywheel here, just in case. She got that one flywheel on me. We're not gonna see another good flywheel for the rest of the stream now. The only good flywheel you're gonna see is gonna be on the vines, which, by the way, that's another issue with Peddler. You can actually flywheel the vines, which is really bad. I don't know if it prevents the vine. I don't know if it prevents the vine from like being used for movement. But I know for sure that it'll prevent the stun at the very least. Okay, she's probably gonna use the puppet here. That is really annoying. But thankfully she got off there. She really shouldn't have. If she didn't get off there, we'd be fine. Can we get like a BM puppet hit? Just for BM. Do the puppet glitch. Can I do the puppet glitch? Oh, I swung away. No. Okay, that's too bad. Oh, he wasn't ready for it. That was actually a mistake. I forgot my yellow puppet's not right there. Wait, is she gonna be able to pick herself up now? I don't think so. Oh, we hit the wall, unfortunately. Okay, well, she doesn't have self-heal anymore. That batter's gonna be able to pick himself up, though. Let's just let it be. Try to kill this guy, you know. Actually, this guy, I don't know about him. You know what? We could just pick up. I just remember we have insolence, so her heal is capped at 60%, so even if that patient tries to pick her up, he won't be able to. This puppet will point us in the direction of the closest survivor. There he is. He didn't able to pick him up. He wasn't able to pick her up because she already used self-heal, and so her self-heal is capped at 60%. So sometimes the insolence ability, it's called After Effects, if anyone cares, and it prevents survivors from healing further than 60%. Normally it's 90%, which is when it's very easy to heal a survivor up. But After Effects makes it 60%, but it only applies if the survivor doesn't have self-heal. Otherwise, they still just go back regardless. So that was a pretty easy game, even as Hell Ember. You know, if I got fooled by the mechanic bots there, it might have been a little bit harder. But I feel like we still probably would have won that game either way. Just because Hell Ember, once you get someone on chair, you know, even experienced rescuers, who you guys will see in top rank, they'll struggle with Hell Ember. They won't know that you could just spin in a circle around him and just make him miss his swing. So very often, they'll just get hit by it. You know, it's not easy. The hitbox is pretty generous on it. It is pretty easy for the Hell Ember to hit, but if you hug and you're not scared of it, you can actually avoid it. But yeah. If we see another Peddler ban, I'm just gonna rename the stream and we're just gonna play Peddler in quick match. Let's see. Are they gonna ban Peddler again? Man, I thought, you know, there's so many broken hunters nowadays. That's not one of them, but that doesn't prove my point. There's so many broken hunters today that I thought it would be a little bit more obvious what's a ban as a low tier. But I guess it really doesn't matter, right? They'll just ban the newest thing. And, you know, this game we banned Nightwatch. Who knows what the bans look like, guys? Maybe there were 2 bans on Nightwatch, 1 ban on Peddler, and then 1 ban on Nightwatch, on Nightmare. That's probably what the bans look like. Or maybe all 4 stars just ban something different. Maybe one of them's banning Ripper. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's Moonlit, where we did our theory match on. So we'll see. I hate that palette. That palette where you approach it from a certain side and the wall's just blocking. It's preventing you from using the green space, the green circle, which is very annoying. Yes, I am a little bit sick today. You know, it's... You know, really, I don't really feel sick. I only feel sick when I'm talking. You know, when I'm not talking, I feel perfectly fine. You know, I don't really have a clogged nose. My ear's fine. I don't feel weak. It's just the moment I start opening my mouth, something horrible happens to my body. I don't know. Okay, nothing horrible happens. But it definitely feels like something's stuck in my throat. Alright, so now that we actually have a real Peddler match... Oh, maybe I should have gotten the Vine here just because this is a very open area. We probably could have taken advantage of it here. That was a little bit of a mistake. Anyway, I'm trying to find the Mind's Eye here. We have Teleport. So, you know, even if we don't find her here... Oh god, of course not. Okay, which Cypher's already shaking? God Corner's already shaking. So that's probably Mind's Eye in that case. Let's try to get a sneaky hit on the cheerleader here. At least force out abilities or something. We got a really lucky hit there. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty lucky. Take a shortcut here, straight to that pallet. Take a hit on her. And honestly, I don't even know if it's worth teleporting on the Mind's Eye anymore. This was such a easy kill. I'm really sorry, Purity, if you're watching this stream. I guess we still will, you know, because this batter has to get off his Cypher. It is a pretty good area for me to chase in here. Yo, can my screen? What was that with my screen? She's not gonna go for the... She's not gonna go for the stun, so he can just walk right through. And again, similar story here. Look at how good the green space is gonna be. She can't even drop that pallet, otherwise she's gonna get stunned. That is a great example of how much better the green space is, rather than the wall there. Because if I use the wall, she could still have a chance at stunning me. There is no chance of stunning me anymore. Now that I chaired, that batter is literally on the other corner of the map. And so we know for a fact he's not making this before half. Someone else has to rescue. Unless the psychologist is the one who rescued there. The cheerleader. That would be the one exception. But I'm getting a feeling that we're not going to see a rescue here before half. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? I got no tinnitus. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Are we losing this game now? I think we might lose this game now. Okay. Got a little bit too cocky there. Who rescued is my question. Who did this rescue? It was the psychologist. I can't believe I never got tinnitus there. On top of this, I lost the mind's eye. Don't worry, guys. It'll be pretty easy to win. Okay, maybe not, because she is taking the roller coaster. Okay, did she really go back on that cipher? Man, there's no way. You really think the best idea is to go do that cipher when you've just been on chair? Impossible. Is she hiding now? No, she's going all the way over there. So the vine is going to be very good here. She's actually trying to avoid it, trying to hug the edge close, and it's not going to do anything. No, we're not really in a good shape anymore. This is not very good shape. You have to be a little bit careful. Our teleport is definitely going to help save this game here, so we got to use the teleport well. By the way, you can also block exit gates with this ability. Did you guys know? Apparently you can block exit gates with the metal ability. So, just like how you can block a cipher machine and prevent survivors from decoding it. You can also do the same on an exit gate, apparently. You know, I am going to camp here because this battle is probably going to rescue. We got everyone at full health here, so the endgame is not looking too good here for us. We're not going to have a very easy time. Or is she even going to make this rescue? Oh, come on, man. Did she really dodge that? That was really annoying. I guess I misplaced it a little bit, but that should have been after half. Or she should have died right there is what I'm trying to say. We're just gonna teleport here. We gotta stop the cipher machines. I think I am gonna use this ability. This ability does prevent pushback. The gem ability, it prevents it by 40%, which is very good. We're gonna force a flywheel here. He's not gonna use it, so now he's just gonna die. We do want a chair. We do need to chair between both these cipher machines right here. We need to control these cipher machines. That one is scaring me too, though. That one's gonna be a problem. Okay, we are gonna be able to chair him here, no problem. I'm just gonna use the... let's not use the vine, actually. We're gonna get her a little bit closer to the chair, and then we're gonna use the vine. Because, man, you guys see how rough the vine is. The vine is hard to use. You know, look at how good this ability would be, but I can't use it through walls. That really sucks. Really huge complaint that I have with Peddler is that issue right there. That you just cannot use the green space through walls. It costs you so many hits. That we would have stuffed a rescue there, for example. Which would have been very important. Okay, we know where the survivor is, so let's chase him. She just popped that cipher machine. Ugh, really annoying. You really gotta memorize the hitbox of like every single wall and every single thing in this game to use the vine well. I just hate it. You know, at least if it wasn't so finicky to use. But, you know, the vine is just so finicky, so bad. I really feel like they made the vine and the green space could have been very good abilities, but they the way they coded it and the way they made it exist in the game is not very good. Can we hit her? Oh no, that doesn't work. No, that's not what I wanted to do, game. You see, that's another situation where, like, man, the game is just... I hate Peddler. I hate so many little things about Peddler. It just annoys the... Peddler annoys the hell out of me, man. Oh yeah, you see how useless the vine is there? Or not the vine, but the wall. Ooh, we might actually end up tying this game. Okay, good. Okay, never mind. Pretty sure we're gonna win now because Batter came back here. Thankfully he came back. Thank God he came back. You see, that's kind of the issue right there. With the ability. I really hate that these walls are in the way. So we can't even use We can't even use the green space. Peddler would be so much better if you could actually just use it through walls and stuff like that, but you just can't. You just can't. It's literally one of the worst abilities in this game because of that. Flywheel or something? Well, we know you don't have self-heal. We don't have insolence this game, so she does still have her heal at 90%. But we need to go pick up the batter first. We know he's right behind this wall. Okay, why would you self-heal there? I'm still gonna... actually, no, let's not pick up. Because I don't think the psychologist is gonna be at that gate. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be at this gate right here. If she's gonna come for them, then she's probably gonna come from this direction, I'm guessing. Okay, I'm getting a little bit nervous because she actually is not here. If we need to, we have the teleport though. It's gonna be much easier to teleport on that batter than it is on the cheerleader in the middle of the map. So hopefully I don't fumble this up. Should be fine here though. I don't understand. Where's the psychologist? She never came for them? Man, okay. She really never came for them. You know, she could have made this game a lot harder if she just came for those survivors, but... Or if that batter just didn't come after me when I just killed that cheerleader. You know, we had a really good start. We did have a really good start. It's just I didn't expect anyone to rescue there. I really didn't expect anyone to rescue there. We never got tinnitus there. I guess she must have rescued from first stop. You know, that is the one little unfortunate thing. That is the one little unfortunate thing. Because we don't pick our spawns, I don't have every single survivor's spawn memorized when the game starts. And so right there, I thought she'd be coming from the other side of the map. Nope, she must have been like first stop or somewhere. So that is the one disadvantage. I don't have all 4 survivor spawns memorized. Usually, I just have the ones that I need to know as a hunter to get an early chase going. That's the only ones that I really care to remember when I don't have to pick my spawns. But definitely, if I knew where the psychologist spawned there, we could probably already figure out that she's probably coming from first stop, and instead of searching around 2-story or something like that, we can instead search around, I don't know, first stop, for example. That definitely slowed down the game a lot, and I guess we're just gonna have to play quick match here because Peddler just keeps getting banned. I don't think she's that interesting of a hunter anyway, which is fine by me. we got our one Peddler match. We can just have Peddler banned for the rest of the stream, right, guys? You guys don't mind. Okay. Anyway, obviously we're gonna play Peddler. I think I am gonna play quick match though with her, just because, man, Lakeside Ember again. Are we really doing this again? No, we need to pick like a challenge hunter. Who's a challenge hunter? Does it get any more challenging than Ember? I want to pick something, you know, something interesting. I don't want to just pick Nightmare. Nightmare's kind of boring. Alright, I guess we'll play Clown. This is such a bad idea. Clown got buff, guys. Clown buff. He's gonna win us the game now. You know, all due seriousness though, Clown is actually a lot better at the very least. You know, you can actually walk through pallets without crashing now, without having to be in a perfectly straight line, which is really nice. Ivy. Oh yeah, Ivy's a good idea. Yeah, we could have done Ivy too. Psyche, I want a challenge hunter. I guess we're just gonna have to go Clown. Guys, is Clown more of a challenge hunter than Ember? Maybe. It might be. I actually don't know who's more of a challenge character. Mad Eyes. I'm trying to win here still, guys. Come on. Okay, there should be some rocket pieces here. There's one. Look at that, guys. All you gotta know is that the infinite rocket always spawns by the, Okay, we didn't get a wind wings, though. Seriously? I thought these pieces are supposed to spawn, you know, in at least 3 of each. Sorry, at least 1 of each should spawn in each area. I thought. Where did we spawn again? Oh, yeah. So normally someone spawns at middle, but there was no cipher there, so... Okay, we're just gonna take a free hit, I guess. Were they really double decoding? Oh, we could have hit her right there. I wasn't even looking at her. Okay, that sucks a little bit. Oh, we got Hunt. I have the wrong build. Hunt is actually gonna be so helpful here. Yo, thank you, Hunt. Hunt, look at Hunt go. Oh, I'm dying over here. I feel like Mad Eyes right now. Look at Hunt doing work right there. I think we have the Hell Ember build on. You know, I never play Clown, so I just put the Hell Ember build on Clown because he needs insolence and attention sometimes. Not always. He doesn't always need it. Man, we got another person using the catapult. Maybe I should destroy that. Okay, I'm a little bit... Guys, this is low tier here. I am expecting a double rescue here, so I'm not going to pursue that. Even though in a real match, we probably should pursue that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, game. I should have been looking in the direction. Ah, yeah. How did I not know that? Do you have flywheel? No flywheel. Ah, yeah. My bad, game. I walk like 2 inches next to the port and I just get sucked in. Average pro moment. In all seriousness, no. We actually could have pursued her had I just seen it. That Cypher's already shaking over there. I think I will just... I hear that Cypher behind me. Ooh, what a beautiful flywheel. That was almost like unsatisfying. Like that was the opposite of most satisfying moment. Like most unsatisfying moment. It looks like he blocked and he really didn't. Alright. Well, you're dead. Ugh. Sorry, man. You mistimed the rescue a little bit. Okay. Any closer to the rocket chair and that was... Hold up. Why are you waiting? Oh, I didn't realize how close the chair was. I should have waited a little. I shouldn't have done that. I should have pressured for a rescue. Okay, well, she's getting away. I guess you're always a good target, right? I mean, guys, in these low-tier matches, does it really matter? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't expect that of you. Dude, this guy is so generous. I have never seen a low-tier do that before. Look, guys, I know they're low-tiers, but that is a new level of low-tier. This man didn't even try to body block for him after he rescued him. He elbow padded away. I cannot believe that. I'm not even going to pick him up. I put modified drill on him. Why? What is even happening this game, dude? I'm out of words. I'm out of breath. I'm just out of everything, dude. I'm out of energy, frankly. Oh, there's another portal. Let's try not to hit it. Oh, let's hit it now. Oh, shoot. Should actually walk right through it. Are you going to walk through it? Okay, there you go. I love portals, man. Oh, man. Maybe we should ban Priestess. Alright. We won't talk about that. We'll accept the hit. You know, it is a hit. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys, you know. So, right now, Toy Merchant is dead on chair. Oh, you're running to my target. Oh, thank you. Now I can chase you. I wasn't actually going to go for the Mercenary here, but since you're going towards the Mercenary, now we can guard you both at the same time. Let's hit the Mercenary here. Just because this man is just going to be waiting to get healed for probably the next 5 years. These people, man, they don't use their self-heal. They just wait for someone else to heal them. It's like it doesn't even exist. Flywheel? Oh, we got a friend here. Hi, Tata.
Hello, everybody.
I'm streaming right now. How long is it going to take, Tata?
5 minutes.
Okay, sure. We can do that. Okay. Just give me like 3 minutes. Oh, he walked away. Alright, guys. My sister just came from university. She's going to be making an appearance here, guys. Say hello to her. This is going to be the first ever sister Psyche appearance. Okay, I'm just kidding. She's not coming. Mercer can still pick himself up, though. I have to be a little bit careful here. Yeah. You know, I was thinking he's going to wait until I pick her up, but nope, he just picked himself up. So I'm just going to go search for him. That was crazy. That Seer, I think what that Seer meant to do is I think the Seer was purposely waiting. He was waiting to try to get me to hit him, which is smart. But then when he actually tried to rescue, he got off too early. So. And then this owl just ran out. It lasts 8 seconds, by the way. Or, to make it easier for you guys, 8, like, dude, it's like a cuckoo clock, that owl. But yeah, after you hear 8 of those sounds, that's when the owl runs out. Because it makes a noise every 1 second. Alright, can your sister play IDV, Segi? I don't know if she's ever played IDV. Probably not. She's probably never played IDV. Alright, to entertain you guys, we're going to open this one essence. I'm just going to open it. I'm just going to walk out the room, and this is going to be on the screen for the next 5 years. What do we get? Oh, of course. Ugh. Alright, we're back. We back, boys. Let's see if they ban Peddler. Ugh. You know, it's Moonlit. They're not gonna ban Peddler, guys. We're just gonna have Lakeside when it's Peddler ban, and Moonlit when it's not Peddler ban. I can already see the pattern.
Oh.
Sorry, Key. You already saw that you got the S-rank skin of the little girl? I did? Oh, that's cool. Okay. We're back. Hold on. I'm gonna open the window.
Oh.
Alright. Did we end up tying any games today? See, I was right. We're not tying or losing any game. We got close. We don't talk about that one match. We don't talk about that one match, guys. Alright.
Oh.
Alright, let's go ahead. Win this. It's Moon River Park instead of Moonlit River Park? Since when? Does it actually say that? Yo, someone look back on the stream. Did it actually say Moon River Park now? I don't think so. Okay. We're gonna win, guys. We're gonna win. So obviously, you don't want to keep holding your ability if you're about to max out. You do want to try to always have more coming. All right, who's here? No one, guys. I just love not picking my spawn. Where do I normally go? Oh yeah, normally I go to fourth stop. Okay, let's see how this works. We're not giving her a. Oh man, she got close enough so that she got a heartbeat. Okay, man, I would love. You know what would be really good to counter this right now? Let's get this. Okay, it's just gonna run out anyway. Okay, look at how good this is gonna be. Okay, that's not that good. Oh, the range. The range, it just didn't reach. Oh, don't drop it. Oh, average Peddler out. Average Peddler out. It's so expensive. These abilities, man, they're it's taking so many abilities to kill her. Okay, thankfully she dropped that pallet. Oh, you're so generous. I thought she would at least go backwards. But no, not even that. Okay, this survivor just ran away. I'm cool with that. Is there anything we really need a chair on? I would have chaired at God Corner, but you know, now that they ran away. I got stuck on a wall. I hope this doesn't bite me back. Okay, it's not. Okay, so apparently... Oh, I forgot to test it before I started streaming. There is a way to get no recovery here as Peddler. I don't remember how. Does this work? That could work where you're gonna hit the chair. Okay, well, there is a way to do something. I did manage to get a way to actually get rid of recovery without doing that at all, though. I think there is something with the gems involved in removing recovery. I gotta try this. The gems is also just gonna make it way easier to get a hit in the first place as well. Okay, we'll just keep getting abilities. That's fine with me. They're not decoding God Corner still. And we don't have a Priestess Z either. And they are giving Tinnitus though, which is definitely the thing you want to be doing here. At the very least, we are getting stronger here. With every ability that we absorb here. Okay, I guess we'll have to go over there. Even though I'm pretty sure it would be better to try to find that person. It would be just such a huge waste of time if we don't find them. So like right here, the vine is very good. If they just run out in the open, I don't really understand why this postman ran up here of all places. A little bit strange. But yeah, you guys can see the cipher pressure is definitely the hardest thing about Peddler. Even Ember does a little bit of a better job than Peddler, honestly. Okay, since I'm anyway gonna absorb here, I'm anyway gonna get it back, so let's try to see if we get lucky. Not lucky, unfortunately. That's okay, though. We do get a rescue out, at the very least. He does grab us, but you see how fast that stun disappears? Another hit for BM, why not? Okay, there was a wall barely in the way. Well, let's not absorb that. We are gonna use it. If you absorb the rocket chair, you can't use it. So yeah, even the Ember I feel have better pressure than Peddler. That's why we're running teleport. just to help out, you know, with the map pressure. Definitely makes it a lot easier to pressure the ciphers this way. Okay. My man does do a good job dodging, but it's a pretty short cooldown. And we can stall it out. We'll do it again. We'll do this. We'll swing. Ah, unfortunately he was spamming the button. Good player there. He was spamming the button here. Yeah. We're by far the biggest issue with Peddler is that we're just losing so much time just standing around not doing anything. Which really sucks. That is definitely Peddler's biggest weakness. Now, at the very least, if her abilities were a little bit more responsive, it definitely wouldn't be as bad. But her ability, her Vine and her Green Space, they're just not very responsive abilities. They don't really work through walls. So they kind of suck in that regard. Yo, can I not lag? You know, this is pretty good. This is exactly what I'm talking about, though, guys. For just a singular strong window that you need to vault, it does the job. Like, it does the job, you know? It's pretty good in that situation, but again, it requires a survivor to have no idea what they're doing against Peddler. And what is with people using this kiting area today? Why are people so... I don't even need to use an ability here. We could just get an elbow pad out just by going around. And now, when he's on cooldown... Nice. That was much better. We do need to start absorbing here, get our abilities back. So that was really good there. I mean, the Vine was... Wow, she's still over there. Why is she still over there? I see her shadow. Okay, I guess we're going to be doing this. She's going to be gliding away. Oh, this is so clever. Hold up, guys. I have an idea. Okay. Look at that range. I mean, that was a pretty good example of the range. I thought she would take it early. As soon as I absorbed, I thought she would realize and jump early at that point. That's why I didn't even use it still. She still didn't, though, so we take it. I guess she wanted to get a really cool glider off, and bro just got Wu-Ching sniped. Alright, that's pretty cool. Again, like, biggest issue with her is... Two of her abilities, like, they suck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they suck. I'd even prefer the long range attack over the Vine, especially against stuff like Fair Lady and Antiquarian, because it's just so easy to hit them as long as you already have it prepared. But it's just so annoying, you know, if you don't have the right ability at the right time. It takes time, you know, to absorb stuff and get the ability going. With kiting in this game, you really only have a couple seconds of opportunity before an ability is not good versus good, you know. So that's the biggest issue with this kind of playstyle, is that if you don't have abilities already pre-prepared, if you're not already thinking about what to get ahead of time, then you're gonna get slowed down a ton. Not to mention sometimes the survivor's like out in the open and I don't have a Vine prepared. I just have to waste one of my absorptions just to get a Vine that they're probably gonna fly a wheel or go behind a wall and avoid, you know. I understand that, like, when you don't have presence, that, you know, it's supposed to be difficult to use the abilities, the absorptions. We did end up missing a hit because the absorption just has a very small range. So that's on me. I should have just used it a little bit later and used it on the next pallet instead of using it on the one she just dropped. I really thought we'd be able to get her there, but we weren't able to. We absorbed a little bit too slowly. Anyway, they banned Peddler. I guess we'll play in Gamekeeper. I guess we're just going in order of the book at this point. Like Hell, Ember, Clown, Gamekeeper, Ripper, Geisha, Spiders before Geisha. So if Psyche was a cookie run, gingerbread. I know you, Luca, looking into that cookie run stuff. You got that on your profile. I don't know if you still do. Do you still have that on your profile? Anyway. We got Wildling, we got Prisoner, we got Archer. Again, we're not like, I'm not picking... Oh, we picked Gamekeeper against Wildling, I just realized. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get him though. I was like holding the hook out. That's what I like to do a lot of time. I just like to hold the hook, see what they do, but half these survivors, guys, they don't even look back, so I'm just wasting my time holding it. Turns out I guess he was looking back. It just, why did he react so late? You know, if I launched it immediately, he was getting hooked there 100%. Uh-oh, this is not looking good for me. These walls are making it a little bit difficult to get a good hook off. What the heck are these routes, man? I'm wasting time just because the stupid survivors with their routes. Like, what are these routes, bro? She didn't even hit me with that, by the way. Okay. Where did she even shoot that? I have no idea. Okay. It's pretty normal route, I would say, so far. It's a little bit more normal. It's just annoying. I did pick Gamekeeper on a map where it's going to be really hard to get like a good hook. Just because there's all these walls in the way. Okay, so they did pop Factory. That spawn right there, they spawn right on top of the, right inside of the door entrance, so they're able to get to that cipher pretty quickly here. But now, I don't know why the Swallowing didn't, like, get off his cipher sooner. We're going to be able to get a very fast rescue. Very important when you're... unfortunately, he's going to go behind the chair here. Okay. Flywheel? Or that. That's fine. Now flywheel. Okay, still no flywheel. Is he going to walk in that trap? Ah, dang. I was hoping. It might be a good idea to, like, warp on him here, but he's just going to get on his pig. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a guaranteed hit on him. Okay, he did actually break that trap. That's 8 seconds of less decode time that we have to worry about now. And he did break, decode it. Not break, but I guess he broke the cipher in my case. I don't want them to decode it. And we'll pressure here. If they do rescue here, we do have the warp. I'm not going to warp yet, though. I want to see what direction they went. Okay. So they went in this direction. This is the injured survivor because we saw confetti on the ground right there. You could tell, you can see this in confetti on the ground, that confetti below her. That's how you know you're chasing an injured survivor. If you see footsteps but no confetti, that means it's a healthy survivor that you're chasing. We'd be chasing the perfumer in that case. But because I saw that confetti, it's a pretty easy way to tell that we're chasing the injured survivor. Okay. I really don't want to chase someone who just popped a cipher machine. It doesn't really make sense to chase her. She's also full health. It's going to be much easier for her to get a good kite going. Unlike this injured prisoner here, who's going to have a much harder time. Okay. Man, that's the one annoying thing about waiting for flywheel, is if they're in front of a pallet like that, you'll wait for flywheel, but then they just fall right in front of you, and you know, it really sucks. That is the one downside. Unfortunately, that wall was barely in the way. But we are going to be able to hit him right here. Never mind. There we go. Now we actually hit him. These walls, man, they're barely getting in the way here. So this is still a pretty good situation for us, I would say. Oh no, not as good of a situation. Okay, we definitely need to stop the Cypher machine. Is she gonna perfume here? What's the deal? If we can find that wildling, that would be awesome. But we have to stop the Cypher here. I don't know if it's really worth even going back to the chair here. I guess we have to. I guess we have to go back to the chair here. We don't really have a choice. If we can stall for our warp here, that's also fine. Both of those are fine. Unfortunately, right as I walked away. Let's see. Maybe we can still get her. Unfortunately, didn't get her. That fly was a complete waste. She didn't even need that. It's good to know that she has flywheel. I gotta be careful here because this is connected to a connection right now. And I don't know which cipher it's connected to. Okay, I had to be really careful here. I don't think we're actually gonna be able to chair this guy here. Yeah. No, oh, that has no collision. Unfortunately, that has no collision. I just really messed up right there. I thought that had collision. Or maybe it does have collision. Maybe I was just too far away. Man, I just suck at Hunter. I'm just really bad at Hunter lately. How are these games this close? I'm just really bad at Hunter. I'm over here saying, oh yeah, we're gonna easily win the games, guys. I'm really sucking it up today. I'm not playing well. Oh no. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. Oh, we just tied because I just accidentally didn't drag far enough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we don't talk about this game. Do I even count this game, guys? Okay, well, I have to count it. I have to count this game, unfortunately. Oh man, that was a win. That was a win. All those mistakes. Oh man, I definitely have not played Hunter enough, it seems. I used to play Hunter every day. Those years of not playing Hunter every day have really added up, I see. We don't talk about that. You know, Warp is a new ability, at least. Okay, it's not that hard to use Warp. Does this mean I have to go back to Opera Singer? Uh-oh. Oh man, we just tied. Okay, we don't talk about that game. We're moving on. Maybe stick with Survivor, yeah. Maybe it's time to go back to Survivor. You know, I've been banning Dr. Lawyer as a meme. Guys, do I actually need bans here? Am I just that washed? Do I need to use bans? Do I need to use bans? Am I that low? I mean, guys, they picked Prisoner, Perfumer. I wouldn't even ban those survivors. I wouldn't even ban any of those. Oh, did they ban Peddler, by the way? Oh, they didn't. I hate this Hunter. Alright, I guess we're playing Peddler. It's a Peddler stream after all. I was kind of enjoying that, playing Peddler. Until that game happened. Ban Thief, you're right. I can't let anyone steal my Thief leaderboard placement. Because that's a really big deal to me, right? Guys, I didn't ban Doctor. They're actually going to go Doctor? That was a meme ban. You guys actually go Doctor down here? I didn't think I was that low. I just tied at like freaking Sabertooth. What just happened to me? What happened to me? What have I become? What kind of low tier off meta Hunter have I become? Anban? Did they ban An? What am I? An off meta menace? What is this? I just tied at this level of the game. If only I didn't. If only I wasn't like in front of those obstacles too. Maybe we could have hooked him. Man, I don't know what happened there. I could have sworn you could hook on that wagon. I could have sworn. I guess not. Oh shoot! I should have looked sooner there. Someone spawns over there. Okay, well we don't really care about Mechanic because Mechanic is a really bad decoder. If we find the robot one time, that's good enough by me. I think this is a better chase target. Okay, I'm like waiting to see what he's gonna do here. I guess that was pretty easy for me. You see, I should have just used it anyway here, though, because, like, I'm anyway gonna waste it just to get another vine. Maybe I should hold it, though. Maybe the vine is just not that good. Okay, the vine is pretty good here. But he just didn't take a good kiting route. Guys, if he just went towards corner house, the vine would be completely useless. Oh, that's the robot. Is that worth the teleport? I don't think that's worth the teleport. We can just walk there. Although, I don't know if someone's gonna, like, get an early rescue here. It'll at least waste time. Oh, there's 2 survivors here. What the heck? We definitely want to kill the robot here. Robot is priority. It just makes Mechanic a useless survivor for the rest of this game now. Okay, I don't know why she's not getting off. Let's see if she waits here. Okay, she did not wait. Let's just hit the Enchantress. Puppeteer anyway here injures himself. Oh, yes, we actually fooled him. Nice. If he walked in a straight line, I might have missed him. Okay. We are going to use this vine right here. Just to get her off the side. They're probably not going to do an instant rescue here. Oh, I hate the vine. I really hate the vine. The vine is so bad. It has such bad controls. Too bad. I wasn't expecting to hit her, to be fair, but it at least... Double hit! Let's go! I'm actually going to hit her here. Because this is going to be, again, I think it's going to be a pretty easy kill here. We just catch up to him. Again, unfortunately, the vine, not very good at actually moving around here. Dude, I used the vine. I feel like I lost distance. It's crazy. It's crazy how bad the vine is. The vine doesn't even do its job. It's a mobility ability, and it doesn't even do its job. I mean, what? Does he have broken windows? Does he have broken windows, guys? Maybe he had broken windows, I guess. The vine was really bad there. The vine was really bad there. I guess the vine prevented him from going to graveyard if he had broken windows, which is a way worse cutting area for us to play against this hunter. But honestly, if I'm being honest here, guys... Okay... I really want to challenge, guys. After that last game, and after I just lost to that, I don't want to be going against, like, Unga Bunga survivors like this. I wanted, like, an actual challenge here. Like, come on. Man, did she actually get on that? Oh. I should have just gone for it. I don't know, though. It's so easy to dodge, though. I thought it was about a greedy. Well, of course not. Very awkward as hunter. Now I know the struggle of being the hunter in that situation. What's going on here? Why do I have tinnitus? I thought we were about about to get like a sneaky rescue here going. Oh, she got off. That's good for me. Come on, use it, use it. Let's go. There we go. Good stuff. Maybe I'm not washed after all, guys. Maybe this is my comeback. Maybe this is my comeback. Yo, Sprinter, I might need coaching lessons, man. I'm washed. I'm washed, man. It's over for me. I saw that cipher shaking 10 seconds ago. I don't feel so good, though, Mr. Stark. Oh, are those footsteps? Oh, yeah, those are footsteps. Okay. Listen, part of the problem is that I also suck with the vine, to be fair. Dang it. I thought she would go in that direction. I didn't think Enchantress would, like, run towards me. Let's use the vine. Alright. At least we won. Alright. You know, no matter how many times I win anymore, it won't cover up that tie. Oh, my perfect record. Tainted forever. It's over. I'm washed, guys. Retiring from Identity 5. What happened to me? I don't know what happened to me. I just lost. I know it was a tie, but really I lost. In my heart, I lost. Alright, guys, we know the drill. We got our one Peddler match. Now they're going to ban Peddler. Oh, we pick spawns this game. Yeah, time to go flee the facility. I guess I'm just not good enough for a game with 2 hits on every survivor. I just have to play flee the facility and one-shots every single survivor. Because, yeah, that's fair. How are you supposed to do rescues? No one knows. Yo, uh-oh. Oh, hold up. Hold up. I'm a little bit scared here. They actually banned real hunters? Should I be concerned here? Guys, if I tie to those mid tiers, I'm losing against people who know the right bands. It's over. It doesn't matter what they play. They could play mechanic, 4 mechanics. I know it's not even possible. They could play a mechanic, a mind's eye. I'm still losing this game. It doesn't matter. It's over for me. Arms Factory? Oh yeah, guys. Arms Factory, my cursed map. Got that tie on. It's over. It's over. I'm losing. It's over. Okay, oh no. Are they actually gonna go mechanic next? Oh no. Mechanic, prisoner, mind's eye, guys. We're losing. We're losing. Mechanic, prisoner, mind's eye. Here it comes. Here it comes. The wombo combo. We're dead. Okay. I'm very curious what these spawns are gonna look like. I don't think I've... When was the last time I got to select my spawn as Hunter? Let's see what they pick. We want to obviously block a Cypher Machine if we see them spawn in the corner. Let's see what they pick. Whatever they pick, I think I'm ready for it. I'm not. I'm not. I thought I was ready, guys, to pick my spawn. I'm not. I'm not. What is this? What is this spawn? Let's spawn over here. This way. I don't know what's going to get blocked. I'm pretty sure front gate's going to get blocked, but if front gate doesn't spawn, if it spawns next to the window, then factory is going to get blocked. But sometimes if factory is the one next to the paladin down, always gets blocked. Whatever. They both spawn on the edge of the map. One of their ciphers is going to get blocked. Who did I spawn by the way? I didn't even pay attention. Well, anyway, we're going to have a pretty decent start here. You thought I was going to pick center? No. Because I'm not going to be able to chase all survivors. As Hunter, you can only chase one survivor. There's no reason to spawn on 3 people. Because you can only chase one of them. That's why there's no advantage in that situation. It's much better to just take the Cypher block in that point. Like, I know I can control the Cypher block that way. Okay, that's not what I really wanted. This man, yep, is probably going around. Alright, I got it back. My game sense is coming back. Maybe I'm not so washed after all. Okay, so if the vine is touching a wall, is he dead already? I mean, he did pick a god-awful spawn. Alright, should I be that surprised? Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, you know what? Let's go here. I know it's not like gonna be as easy to protect this chair as opposed to the corner, but it is gonna be easier to protect this Cypher, which is the goal as Hunter. Preventing Cypher decode is #1 priority. Man, I'm so tempted to chase the mind's eye. I'm so tempted. Even with the slowdown. Oh, well, we got flywheel out. I guess that's fine. Unfortunately, again, the wall doesn't... unfortunately, she came back. The wall doesn't do a whole lot when the pouts are not dropped, sadly. We need to prevent this. Oh, no. I'm washed. I'm washed, boys. Okay, that was really good for me. That's actually a much shorter recovery. Okay. It's over, guys. Nice, still got him. We can also see him. That's another thing. The book doesn't say that. But when a survivor walks over the earthquake area, even if you didn't hit them with it and they just walk over it later, it still shows you their location for 8 seconds. And it also puts like a vaulting debuff on them as well. I'm just scared, like, why is Mind's Eye rescuing? Is there like a double rescue going on here? Like, why in the world of all survivors is Mind's Eye rescue? I really want to get like a green space going here. Okay, we're not gonna have time. Dang it, she just walks right through. Let's see if we can like stall out this rescue here. Okay, I forgot it's way shorter. Yeah, I don't even have any abilities to kill her with. I do still think it's worth going after her. Especially because we got a chip hit on her. Not gonna break that pallet yet. She can see me, so I don't want to use it too early. Otherwise, she's just gonna go around. Man, that's a great situation where if I was able to use the green circle through walls, I would have used it right there. We would have cut her off, but unfortunately, we can't do that. I guess she would use the pallet anyway, though. Gotta be a little bit careful here, though. Don't want to get stunned by Mind's Eye. It might be a good idea to teleport here. And why do I say this? Because we're going to have her all the way in the corner here. We're gonna have her all the way in the corner here. The other person who's rescuing, ideally, is not gonna be able to have a lot of time to run back and forth. I need to be using these abilities as well, though. I'll put it right there. Okay. Not that great, but at least this window is severely nerfed. So we don't need to... Man, what are these? I guess that's a pretty normal route. Okay, that's a little bit sad. Not good for me. At least we get the good pout out the way. Welcome back. And yeah, going around the corner here, gonna stall it out a little bit longer. Not the worst, but honestly that wasn't that great either. Okay, we're gonna get an instant rescue here, thankfully. I'm okay with that. Yes, they're getting body blocked on me. And I'm just gonna pick up immediately here. I know she's got some abilities here, so we're not gonna be able to kill her instantly anyway. Okay, let's make a wall here. Let's see, what is going on here? Is anyone rescuing? I'm so scared like one of these survivors is like running sneak, where they like remove like footprints near the chair. I'm just gonna like, it's such a troll ability that is, you actually already see quite a bit here at this level. Okay, see, those are the abilities I'm talking about, and she's not even gonna make it. Let's go after the mind's eye. She's the one injured. Ugh, I really hate the vine. It just doesn't turn. It just doesn't turn, man. It doesn't turn for jack crap. What the heck? Am I blind? Guys, I guess I'm just blind here. What are these routes, man? What are these routes? I have not played Hunter in a hot minute, because how did that work on me? How did that actually work on me? I actually don't know how that just worked on me. She ran behind a tree and I lost her. She literally ran behind a tree and I lost her. I got no words. I got no words. Like, I'm so locked in as my regular survivor routes that, like, these survivors be doing the dumbest things. And it just works on me. I'm over here playing 5D chess and they're playing checkers. And it just works. Because I'm over here thinking of the next 5 moves and they do the dumbest one possible. Like, alright, whatever. Man, does she not have 5 back? Has it not been 120 seconds? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, Mind's Eye gave me blindness effect. That's the new buff. The Mind's Eye buff. Gives you blindness effect. Against the impossible? Is the game really being that generous to me? Gabe, do you think that low of me that you gave me +2 for against the impossible? Am I really up against the impossible? Is it just that low of a level? Is that what level we're playing on? It gave me the points, I'm pretty sure, because we're playing against someone who's way higher than us. Like, that's the only reason we got to pick spawns there. But holy crap, man. Holy crap. Am I really that low to you, Gabe? Do you think that lowly of me? That you gave me +2 for against the impossible? Come on. Oh, by the way, did that seer even get to use his owl last game? What even happened to him? He picked the world's greatest spawn. What can I say? I gotta go blow my nose. They didn't ban Peddler. We're moving up in the world.
Oh.
We usually have a window open in this room, so that just closed really tight. Against the impossible, right when you down him so fast. Yeah, right. That was the guy, by the way. That's the only reason the game gave me those +2, because the against the impossible was that seer, by the way, at the start of the game. That was the impossible survivor that we were up against, by the way. Dude, I'm glad we beat the impossible. Anything is possible, guys. Put your mind to it. Anything is possible, even the impossible. That's the moral of the story today. Remember, guys, even the impossible is possible. Who are the survivors, by the way? I haven't even been changing my build. I haven't even been doing anything. I haven't even been thinking, frankly. Guys, am I thinking? That means I just used a tree to kite me. Am I really thinking? Am I okay? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I am okay. Got him. I don't know why I did that. I told you guys, I'm not thinking today. I should have honestly just saved that. Honestly, should have just saved it. Should have just saved it. Now we would have had the ability now to pretty easily kill him. Now I don't. Now I gotta use another one. Dead. He died. You see, like, my thinking is kind of fast. Like, right there I was pretty fast on my feet, but then I wasted that earthquake from like 20 seconds ago. I don't know, guys. Am I I guess I really just am washed, you know? It's just that kind of world we live in. The age of Psyche is over. We don't play well anymore. We're past that level. We are in the low tier stages of the world right now. Okay. Kind of odd use of the owl. Is he gonna get off again? Are we gonna have a part 2 of that other seer? Kind of, not really. Okay, let's do this. Oh, flywheel? Wait, we might actually hit her here. Oh my god, let's go. That was actually really good. That was much better. Good stuff. Ah, screw you, prisoner connection. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm very curious. When you block a cipher as clerk, prisoner can still decode it. Does it still work if you do it as peddler? We gotta hug this wall pretty tightly, guys, because you already know these low tiers are rescuing at half health. I told you! I told you! What did I say? I'm thinking like a low tier. It's coming back to me, guys. It's coming back. My low tier urges, my low tier senses, my urges is a... Let's not use that word. My low tier senses are coming back, guys. They're coming back. I'm thinking like a low tier. I wasn't thinking like a low tier there. I should have seen that coming though, if I'm being honest. Oh no, I missed. Oh. Wait, is this a bot? Look at the way he's running. Guys, that's probably a real person. This guy's like watching this stream. He's like, Psyche just called me a bot. I thought someone was hiding in the locker there for a second because there was confetti in front of the locker. Hello there. We're playing this game now. I like the terror shot game. Do you like the terror shot game? I also like it. Oh, my man just got jebaited. Oh, look at that jebait. That was a crazy jebait. Let's just disrespect these survivors and screw the seer at this point. No. Wait, can we still trap her? We don't. I'm gonna wait here for a second. There we go. Now we go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's so appropriate too because it's a little girl. She loves those kinds of songs. Oh, you got up. Okay. Dude, these survivors, they do some funny stuff that works on me, but they're also very generous. You know, what can I say? Like, free knockdown, I'll take it. Remember that noise, guys. That's how you know she's breaking the pallet. Let's do it again. Now you know what it sounds like when you can't see her breaking a pallet. That's the key, guys. That's the key. As I said, guys, you already know that these people are doing half health rescues. Dead! We got him, boys. Sniped out of existence. Man, I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty already. Alright, guys. That's it. They dead. See, that's what a proper Psyche Hunter game looks like. That's what it should look like when we're actually thinking on our feet. It looks like Sprinter. Don't you guys feel like you're watching Sprinter? I mean, guys, we're the same person, basically. We're the same person. We both got crazy hair. We both got that dead-eyed look when we're not talking. And guys, we're also great hunter players, right? So I'm a great hunter player, right? You don't gotta worry about that. You don't gotta worry. We're a great hunter player. See, Schmitty, I know you're watching this. Aaron, I know you're watching this. Aaron, you love watching my stream, man. I know you're watching this. I know you slithering up all that info. I got the disadvantage. I got the disadvantage of being a streamer, so you can just see what I'm playing, what I like to play, what I don't like to play. I know you. I know what you're doing. Yo, tell Schmitty to come back to streaming every week, and I'll be stealing all his info as well. We're both gonna be like the Google of each other, you know what I'm saying? Stealing each other's personal info. Aaron is actually lurking right now. Imagine if he's actually lurking right now. He's been lurking all these years, just stealing all my personal info, all the survivors I play. He's like, yeah, guys, so Psyche plays every survivor in the book. Alright. We gotta have the Sprinter versus Psyche Hunter competition. Who can get up 4 minutes faster at this tier? It's all a matter of luck, let's be honest here. It's all just whoever has the dumber survivors. He's been streaming for the past week already. Dedicate a decade to your goals, not a week. That's my advice there. Schmitty, get on the grind. I respect that he's back. But Schmitty, I better see you here in a year from now, still streaming daily. Okay, not daily, because that's a lot of work. Let's search up Schmitty right now. I know he's been streaming. Has he really been streaming daily? Okay. Okay, what did we get? We got a lawyer. Oh no, Schmitty made an escapologist video before me? Uh-oh. That's not right. Okay, I know what I'm doing this weekend. Alright, guys. Well, I can't do it. I already have other videos. Man, why is my man standing here? The fact that that actually worked, it depresses me. You know, guys, it depresses me. It depresses me that my man just randomly threw down a pallet, and he's actually succeeding because of it. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Sprinter, don't watch this game, man. Oh, he's got flywheel. He's got flywheel. Who the hell is moving that quickly? Wait, he didn't get sucked by that? Oh man, I hate you, Peddler. Guys, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Watch, Sprinter, don't watch. Let's hold on the competition for the Hunter 4v4. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to do that yet. You know, give me well, you know, 7 years and then we'll be prepared, right? Are you actually gonna use this? I don't even remember where the pallet is. Oh, it's on that side. Guys, this is the first time I see someone use this area. I was actually about to use this area in a real match myself, but then I was able to force out Blink before I was able to use it. So I died at that point. But even if I wasn't at half health, I would just go to the Shack pallet at that point. That's the problem with this area. The areas do be struggling, you know. It's not the world's greatest palette, you know. Man, are we like rescuing her or what? Why are we not rescuing her? There's only 2 ciphers shaking. Now there's 1 cipher shaking because one of them popped. Okay, there's 2 ciphers now. Are we really not rescuing her? There you are. My baby boy. Alright. We're just gonna... I don't know if I want to absorb. Maybe I should save the ability. Double hit hand. Since anyway there's tie turners, so we're not in a rush to kill him. Hopefully we hit this. Oh, I can't even see him though. Dude, is this a bot player? Like, how is he vaulting that instantly without even having to do a circle? I don't understand this. Flywheel? I know you got flywheel, man. I feel like I'm actually gonna lose this game. He also died in a spot. Unfortunately, there was no chair there. Oh, I forgot to use my, Man, I'm just not playing well today. Oh. Dang it, man. That is so annoying. Oh, man, I hate the blind. Even when I'm running into the walls to try to slow myself down. It just sucks, man. I hate the vine. It's so bad. I'm losing to these survivors flywheeling in the open. I got no words. I got no words, guys. I got no words for myself. I've really went down in the world. I've really went down in the world. I'm losing to survivors that flywheel out in the open and just stand still and drop outs. Guys, I'm half convinced these are bots at this point. Like, they just drop and immediately vault. Like, there's no animation time. They just immediately vault. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It does kind of suck that we have no, like, very good, like, camping potential. Our best camping potential is not that hard to dodge. It gets put on a 6-second cooldown every time anyway. Okay, now this is gonna work, I guess. Come on, faster. Honestly, guys, I feel like if he spammed the rescue button, he probably would have made that rescue still. Alright. He just missed the calibration? Why is he still decoding that cipher? Okay, because it's almost prime. My throat is so dry. God. Okay, he's somewhere here. Okay, there he is. I mean, he used his ability. He can't be a bot. Okay, he's using his ability again. Like, was that even good, guys, to use in that situation? You kind of have to, though, because if you don't, then they just keep looping the same window. You know, you kind of have to. Then again, you see, it's just the biggest problem I have is, like, I would love to not have to use my walls in a situation like that, but I know those hay bales are going to prevent me from using my green space. It's like, how to dodge the rock chip as Survivor. It's pretty hard. You basically have to predict it. And right as you're about to walk through a pallet is the best time to, like, walk backwards. That's probably the best time. I've dodged it before. I've gone against peddlers before. If you have an ability like Aeroplanist, you could force her to use it, and then right as she uses it, just boost away. That's also a good idea to do. I've done that before. It's like, would you give Mechanic a buff? I would give Mechanic a buff. She needs a buff majorly. Not a buff. The best way to word it is a rework. A complete change to how she can use her ability. That's what it takes. Right now, her ability... It's always been like this, but in the past, it's been easier to win the exact same strategy. The exact same strategy you see mechanics do nowadays, that's really what they did back then. It was just easier to win because the robot decoded faster. The only reason you see mechanic is because of the top tier hunters. Right here, their names are Goman, Hula Blue, and Shadow. Mechanic is actually not a good starter to pick when it's not those hunters. She's one of the worst. She's not the worst for tying, I guess, but it's usually just better to have a better kiter who's not so fragile to just be in your game. Again, usually it's better, unless it's like something like Bonbon or Sculptor, who has like bad movement speed and mobility, and not an easy time killing like the robot in one ability. Most hunters don't have a hard time with that though. They can pretty easily kill the robot with an ability here or there, and it's just dead because the robot has no abilities, no real kiting potential, nothing like that. Just raw kiting, and nowadays most of the hunter abilities, they deal with just like 1 or 2 pallets pretty well. Unless you have like an advantage. Like, it's not like you have broken windows to rely on, no flywheel to rely on, no ability to rely on. So the mechanic is pretty easy to kill. Not even like a hit bonus. I would give the mechanic bot a rework. An entire rework. The first thing I would do is the mechanic has no good benefit of playing her right now. There's no real benefit of playing mechanic right now. She doesn't really have good decode for the team. She's just annoying. She just stalls the game out longer and forces the hunter to waste resources in places where they don't want to. That's what she's good at. But she's not actually very good at winning the game quickly or doing stuff like that. She's not actually a good decoder. For that, you'd pick a regular decoding survivor, ironically enough, who doesn't have the decode tribe bonus on them. So, Definitely the biggest problem with mechanic though, by far, is just... I should have just swung there. That's really sucks. I didn't think he would do that. I guess it's fine either way. It's probably a little bit harder. Well, no, the basic hits are definitely harder to get. Basic hits are definitely harder to get. I should have just taken it right then and there. But, like, doesn't even matter. Flywheel? I don't even think Flywheel's up yet. Okay, Flywheel wasn't. Flywheel was up. It was, in fact, up. Maybe I should just stop talking. Maybe we should do, like, a chill stream. You know? Just gotta chill. Nice! There we go. Look at that. That was good stuff. I don't know why he didn't, like, directly go to the pallet. But it just barely made the difference. Okay, I'm not gonna trap it right now. She's anyway not gonna decode it. Let's use our absorb on more helpful abilities right now. Okay, she is in fact walking. Why isn't she rescuing? She thought her little bro would rescue. She made the wrong little bro. Oh, of course, right as I turn around. I'll hit you. Oh no, that wasn't in range. Shoot. That was really bad. These routes. I didn't mean to absorb that. I meant to absorb the. I meant to absorb the ground. There's no way you went in the locker. I'm not thinking straight today, guys. I guess I just can't think straight today. What is wrong with my head today? I just can't think straight. Why did I even use that? Now I'm playing stupid. Now I'm playing stupid. The vine is useless. That was such a waste of a teleport. Probably gonna tie this game now. We have no target. Like, I don't want to chase a dancer. This is not a good target to chase. It'll do, I guess. It's so bad. Oh, I hate this so much. I would just trap it off, and I can't. I hate Peddler. We would have killed her right there had it wasn't for Peddler's BS. Oh, so annoying. Peddler BS, man. I hate it so much. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. When survivors like just go even behind a wall, it doesn't even have to be like the best thing in the world. That's very often just already enough. That's very often already enough to make Peddler's ability useless. I hate it so much. I don't even know why I gave myself my vine. It's like, it looks like, it makes it look like you have mobility. You really don't. You really don't as Peddler. It's all an illusion, honestly. She really just needs better. I don't know why they did her this dirty to the vine. I really hate it. Like, this vine is useless right here. It's completely useless. 100% useless. That was pretty good by her, though, but she's still dead because... Well, not dead, but she still takes it. Can we stop that? I hate this so much. We're losing the survivors that are just using their pages out in the open. Like, Just my ability is so bad. I should just stop using it. I would probably be doing better if I just stopped using it. It's so bad. I'm just gonna stop using it in this area. It is a game-losing ability. It's so sad to say that. It's... I don't think we have another choice. I feel like we can't be using the vine. The vine is such a waste of time. I've lost so much distance because of this vine so many times now. Shoot, no. I didn't see. There's just survivors behind me. I'm not looking around. I thought they were double decoding that. I should have looked around. Why am I not looking around? We don't have like an easy way to kill her either. Our abilities don't even pair that well with detention. Vine is useless. Chip hit doesn't do chip, like, increased damage with detention. Ugh. I should have stopped. I need to stop using the vine. The vine is so bad. I absolutely hate the vine. I guess we maybe could still win the game here. No, we don't. Man, we're really tied to this little girl who just spams her ability like that, man. I can literally hear her. I'm not using this vine. I don't care what you say. I'm not using this vine. This vine is just gonna cause me trouble. I hate the vine, man. I hate the vine so much. Oh, it is so bad on church. It is so bad on church. That was brutal. That was actually so brutal. Oh. That was brutal, man. Like he can't kill a little girl. I had so much trouble killing someone. The moment I just stopped using the ability, it just made it so much... It's so useless around those benches. The vine is just so bad. How many times have I said that this vine just sucks? So many times, the survivor doesn't even really have to do anything except being near a wall. And when you can't see them, they just kind of go off to the side somewhere, and that way all your work of getting next to the wall you now can't turn anyway. There's no like drift button. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh man, I'm literally dying over here.
Oh.
I don't think if Explorer walks on this, I don't think it'll reveal his location if he's small. And I feel you can counter Peddler so easily with like survivors like Acrobat or Magician. Any survivor that can like react with an ability fast enough, even Mercenary, they see you holding your hand out and they see you using your ability, they just walk away from whatever you're using and just use their ability instead. I feel like this hunter's a little bit worse than I realized. Maybe I should go back to the drawing board. Maybe I'm having an off day. But I've kited her so often so far, and it's not that hard. She's not that scary of a hunter. The vine is so frustrating. It is frustrating me so hard. That game especially, it was so frustrating. I wish it was like... you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the old Wax Artist 1000 Presents. Before they reworked Wax Artist, he couldn't just hold his 1000 presents to select where you're gonna use it. You literally had to it was like a charge up. It like started next to you and then it slowly went further ahead and further ahead and further ahead. And you just had to sit there and wait until it went to where you needed it to go. And by that time it was probably too late. That's what the Vine reminds me of. That there's no button to like stop what you're doing. You just have to hug a wall. There's no button like that. You either run out of Vine. It's either you run out of Vine. Man, we probably found the Explorer first, didn't we? This is not good. This is a little bit unlucky. We don't have an easy way to find him either. Oh man, this sucks. This is a really bad start. Man, why did I even absorb a Vine? The Vine is so useless. Am I even gonna be able to hit it? No! I just slid right off. Oh, I'm playing so bad here. Like, can I even afford to chase him right now? I feel like I have to go. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I hate the Vine so much. Even when he's right in front of me. If he also has a pal right in front of him, he makes it as well, because the animation time. I hate it so much. It annoys the hell out of me. I'm just getting frustrated now. At least we get the pallet out the way. Was that a lucky guy using his football? What was that? No, we're not gonna hit him. Dang it. The range hurts, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not very good. Like there's really nothing we can do. We're like a sitting duck. If he just didn't do an instant rescue. Oh man. Can't make the green space in time. There's a wall in the way. I guess he's still dead either way. Really? Listen, she's not the worst hunter in the game, but it is. They could make this hunter so much better if they just fix like half these issues, like the animation time, the way the what's it called? Man, I really whiffed both those shots. Like I understand the first one, but. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the ground. Oh. I hate this hunter so much. I hate this hunter so much. And I don't mean kindness hunter. I mean this hunter is just so whack. Why couldn't they have made it so it's like you pick a button to choose what mode you want to be on instead of this crap? Okay, that, at least thankfully there, it stayed on green. But that's what I want. That's what I want from Peddler. I want the abilities to be responsive. I don't want the abilities to like be finicky and like suddenly changing into a wall. If you play Peddler, look how far. Look how far I need to drag my thumb down to get it away from the wall. This is what I'm talking. Look how little it takes to get it to trigger into a wall. But look how far I need to drag down for it to finally stop. And I don't even need to be that close to the wall. It just automatically turns into a wall. It is so annoying. It is so annoying. I absolutely hate this. That the ability that I can't just like select. Why couldn't have they made it like patient? I was busy trying to plug in my iPad right there. Why couldn't have they made it like patient? I've waited for the patient rework for so long, where they made it so like you could choose if you want to vault or not, and they finally did it. Guys, they finally did it. They finally did it, and guess what? Now we got a new hunter with the exact same problem, where it's like, she would be so much better if you could just choose what mode you want to be in. Do you want to be in the wall mode? Do you want to be in the grass mode? Because I want to use my grass sometimes near the wall, but it just keeps turning into a wall ability. Like, it drives me up the walls, man. It drives me up the walls. This ability drives me up the walls. The way that it just suddenly turned into something you don't want, just because you got a little bit too close to that cipher machine, that rocket chair, and now suddenly you're gaining an ability where you get increased range instead of the ability that you needed in the moment. Actually losing brain cells from this. It smells really nice. Is someone making salmon? Are they still banning? Okay, they were still banned. I also hate the arrow moving mechanic. Why, guys, you know why Forward is so fun to play? Because he doesn't have the arrow mechanic. They put it on Wheel. Like, I kind of get it with Wheel. I kind of get it. You know, you can't stun him. He just rolls over pallets. He can even hit you through walls if he, like, hugs the wall close enough. They're very generous with him. And it feels like the complete opposite with Peddler. It's very ungenerous. There's no drift button for the vine. There's no way to turn tight. There's no way to, like, stop your vine wherever you are and just use it already. Even the Earthquake. I'm not saying so much about the Earthquake, because her Earthquake is probably her best ability. Even the Earthquake is so finicky that no matter where you place it, there's always like a half a second where it just doesn't immediately respond. And like, I get it. It is her best ability, but can we at least make the other abilities better? Like, why do I have to rely on just the Earthquake? And why every time that I hold my ability out, if I get even a little bit too close to the wall, it suddenly turns into a wall ability? I hate it. I hate it so much. Unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world. We do still get it, that chip hit. The chip hit is the most important one, honestly. Right now, I would love to block off the shack, but I can't, because I just can't. There's a wall in the way. I just can't. I can't do anything about that. Wait, did I miss her, by the way? I missed the Earthquake? I missed the Earthquake, apparently. How did I miss the Earthquake? Man, this hurts. Thank you for not turning... Oh, no. That's not close enough? Please tell me... I thought it grabbed the little bro for a second there. Jesus, man. I feel like I'm working against Peddler here. You guys know how you play Survivor rank, and it feels like the survivors are more of your enemies than the actual hunter. I feel that right now with Peddler. I feel that so big time with Peddler. That is like a battle of me fighting Peddler rather than me and Peddler working together here. These green spaces aren't doing anything. No. Okay, we'll hit her at least. Okay, let's use this. Get out of here already. Oh, it sucks so much. You see how wide that turn is? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Please don't drop that pallet. Thank you. She just ran right in the open. If she just went behind that pallet and dropped it, I don't know if we'd be able to turn sharp enough around the corner. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know if we'd be sharp enough around the corner, honestly. I don't know. She would drop it. I try to go around. I probably would not be able to. Did he miss the magnet? Wow, that's so interesting. So it actually, the magnet doesn't pick up if you're behind a wall. Okay. I feel like I should have known that already. I think I did. Oh, suddenly there's another guy here. Double hit, thank you. Nice. See, that's satisfying. I like that. I like that part of it. Hold up, guys. Why should we still... Okay, never mind. They're gone. I was gonna say, if they're still here, it would be better to just go after the other two people here, especially because we have a knockdown person at that point. No, let's just go after her. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Was that really so hard to do? Do you gotta be a top player? Do you guys really gotta be a top player to do that? Walking backwards and then turning left or turning right, like you'd have to predict that at that point as Peddler. You can counter it, but you have to predict it. Is the problem. And so what if they don't do that? Well, then you also waste your vine. Oh, I've never seen her hit at a wall before. I'm not even mad that I did. That was kind of interesting. That was kind of interesting seeing her hit the edge of the wall. It's like you have to use the power of friendship. Guys, imagine if that guy from last stream was here. The McDonald's looking profile picture saying, "Psyche, you're just bad." Oh man, would I love to use that guy as my punching bag right now. Oh boy. Oh, remember that guy? I remember him. I remember him. Guy who shows up on a Mind's Eye stream expecting Mind's Eye to do the world's greatest Kai. Like, what are you talking about? I'm Mind's Eye. Alright, well, honestly, we're not doing that bad here, you know. See, the vine is good. The vine is good if they just run out of the open. But guys, why would he run out in the open? What logical survivor is doing that? Be real with me. Be real with me. Don't tell me the vine was good there. Ask yourself this. Who's running out in the open like that? That's the better question right there. That's the real question you should be asking yourself. Exactly. No one. So the vine will get no value there. Honestly, the vine isn't bad to go back to chair though. So we'll have it here. Okay. Okay. To be fair, I need to grab this to help deal with Prospector. Now it doesn't matter because you already used all those magnets, but just for future. That's a lesson for future me to watch out for. Okay. Terror shot? Okay, we got lucky there. Oh wait, do we not have a chair? Uh-oh. If he has struggle speed, he's gonna struggle out here. If he doesn't have it, even without it, I think he struggles out. Okay. If he had it, he definitely would have struggled out. That's the new decision we're making here. Oh. You know, the blue box does get countered by, because your actions are 25% slower, and the mineral ability, well, not the mineral ability, the gem ability. Did he say multiple times in the thief? Okay, to be fair, that one time, like, to be fair, when he said it on the thief stream, alright, my goal is to go for a winning Kai. I did a tie Kai. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in my eyes, that would be a terrible Kai. So I didn't want to say anything, because I'm not gonna lie, my goal is a win. If I don't do a winning Kai, I consider that a terrible Kai. Like, did I die instantly? No. Like, it could be a lot worse, but I'm above being that bad at that point. If I'd be that bad, then what am I doing at that point, right? But when I'm playing Mind's Eye and this dude comes in, we do a tie Kai as Mind's Eye. I got no ability to work with. And this dude's still saying me I did a terrible kind of Mind's Eye. Yes, I'm Mind's Eye. I'm Mind's Eye. I'm Mind's Eye. Keep that in mind. Like, Thief has outplay potential. Thief has things to do. Mind's Eye doesn't have anything to do except your raw knowledge on the game. And there were plenty of times where knowledge cannot save you. Like, knowledge can only take you so far away. Knowledge can make you not die instantly. Sometimes knowledge will make you get a 3-star for Kai, like against that Ripper on Leo's memory. That was a really good Kai. But did I do anything special on the good Ripper Kai? I didn't. I'm going to be completely honest. Even the good Mind's Eye Kai that I did on Leo's memory, I didn't do anything special. Anyone could have done that. All I did was just use a window, get a window boost, use a pallet, just keep stalling the hunter until they finally got close, and then when they finally got close, repeat the cycle. Window boost, power boost. I didn't do anything special. I didn't dodge his foggy blades. I didn't have a way to dodge his foggy blades, to be fair, either.
Oh.
Like, you're not doing anything special with Mind's Eye. Your options are so limited that even the good kites with Mind's Eye are oftentimes not that special. It's usually just a series of well-timed boosts, which at that point, if you just know the order of using pallets and windows at that point, anyone can just do the same route. Right? It's not like I did a very, like, reaction-based ability there. Like, I was very skillfully using my ability or something like that. Like, yeah, we slowed him down, I guess, but with the cane, you can slow down his interaction speed. Like, it's fine. Like, we're not doing amazing, like, impressive things as Mind's Eye, you know? This is just not one of those characters. Man, I'd really be the type of person to find Mercenary first. Is this Mercenary? Who is this? Who is this right now that I'm chasing? I can't even see. It's Antiquarian.
Oh.
Like, honestly, even the good Mind's Eye kites, we didn't do anything special. You want to know why? Because we were playing Mind's Eye, that's why. If only that wall wasn't in the way. If that wall wasn't in the way, we would have had her there. We would have just stunned her straight up on that window. Do you know the whisk dance? No. I don't know the whisk dance. Never heard of it before. Okay. Maybe I should have Wanted Order. Wanted Order would probably help. But against Mercenary, Wanted Order would do nothing, if I'm being honest. Like, he just... We meet halfway, and then I will pad right past him. I don't think it would do anything. That was a good dodge from him. Okay, Mercenary being here helps me right now. Nice. It makes the cane much worse. Nice, we do get her. Also got a chip hit on the Mercenary on top of that. That is not what I wanted to do, game. We just got this Vine ability. Where did she really went back to the Mercenary. Interesting. You know, if there is, like, stuff in the way... If there's stuff in the way right here, that would prevent a wall ability, but, like, you can see here, we're not having any trouble, so it was just really annoying that it didn't work right there. I guess in this corner it doesn't work. But yeah. Little stuff like that. Little stuff like that makes a big difference. Knowing stuff like that. I'm not so sure he gets stunned here, yeah. Oh no, that's not a hit. Ooh, I did that too early. You could get some good hits off with him with Impulsive. If you time it well. Too bad. Still a chip hit away from getting full presence here. Man, who's missing calibrations? Are you really missing that many calibrations? Is it that hard? Okay. No! See, that's kind of the issue there. If you go a little bit too far right, too far left, you just miss them entirely. That's a little bit sad. If you, like, try to predict them moving left or right and they just don't, then... No, I want to block it so bad. Okay, now we... Well, I mean, I guess we would still kill him there, but... It's really annoying either way. Okay, let's stop the cipher here. No, we missed. Use this in combination. Cool. We're just trying to stall the game right now as best as we can. And I don't think we're going to be able to. We don't have an easy way to go back and forth. Unless we can kill this Mercenary. We have to kill this Mercenary before we leave. So that he can't just do the cipher. Not going to be easy though. Not going to be easy. What was that? I don't even know what that was. No. We didn't hit him. Pretty sure the Cypher's dead at this point. We're just gonna pick him up. Even if we killed him sooner, it would be risky to try to walk all the way to the Cypher. I guess we could find. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. I feel like we just have to split up the decode as much as possible. Try to get our warp back up. Or not warp, but teleport. Actually, we can stuff him. We can force a pop this way. And now we have another Vine for when they pop. Vine is doing work on chair rescues, I will say. The Vine is pretty good here. That's pretty good use of the Vine. It's really hard to use a mid-chase. Mid-chase, it's almost impossible. If the survivor knows what they're doing. It's just like a frustration fest. Let's see if we can stop the gate. I want to try to block the gate. I've never done this before. You can block it, right? Yeah, you can. There you go. That's really cool. You can technically block the gate. They gotta fix the animation though. Like, why is it blocked at the bottom there? Anyway, that's pretty cool. Even if we did a shirtless stream, we just see shoulders. Okay, we'll do one more match as Peddler. Peddler gotta block the wires. Right, but usually they block the thing you interact with directly, so. And why is it shaped as like a block? If it's to block the wires, then why is it shaped like a square? It looks like it would fit over the exit gate. Alright, let's do one more match as Peddler. We'll do one more match and we'll call it a stream there. You don't know which gate is front versus back gate on Leo's memory. No one calls them front or back gate, luckily for you. I will sometimes call them front gate, but I'll call the Christmas tree front gate. And I'll call the other gate the back gate. But no one really calls them that. It's really just me. Oh, you're right. Moon River Park. It's called Moon River Park now. Whoever said they changed the name, you're right. Has it always been Moon River Park? I think it was always Moonlit, right? I mean, guys, it's Moonlit, right? How hard could the spawns be? How hard could these survivor spawns be, right? Surely they're not gonna be that bad, right? Yeah, those are pretty normal spawns. Pretty normal. Goon River Park. You guys are stupid. Man, unfortunately, I did try this. You actually cannot make a wall portal through the railroad. So I don't even think we're gonna have a very easy chase here. I think. Man, I really hate to chase a 12 much in that 2-story though. I don't think it's a good idea. It's not a good idea. Okay. And I've never really been the hunter in this position. I'm always the survivor picking these spawns. You know? You know, use it. We'll get another earthquake out of this, which is what we actually need. We're not really interested in doing the damage. Look at how nice it is that we can see where she is. I don't even think she realizes that we already know where she is. Let's get rid of the little bro. Cool. Maybe I should also have like fast pal breaking. Peddler, maybe. Where's she gonna use little bro? There's nowhere to go. She's gonna run in a straight line, I guess. Alright, you just messed up. I mean, that's kind of the problem with little bro, is that once no pallets exist anymore, the guy just doesn't do anything. You can run in a straight line and hope, but it's not a reliable strategy. Okay, that timer just stopped shaking. I saw that. And the vine is going to be helpful here. See? I barely didn't get that, unfortunately. Wait, we can turret shock him. That's a shame. That's a shame. Honestly, I should have turret shocked him. I just swung too early. It's so strange. This hunter has like a swing like no other hunter. Like the moment you swing, normally every other hunter has like a delay before they stop moving, but this hunter, like as soon as this hunter just swings, she just immediately stands still. And I've missed a lot of hits because of that, because no other hunter really is like that. Normally you could like make your swing a little bit early, so that's not an issue. Oh, is she gonna be able? No, she wasn't. Okay, I think that was a before half rescue. I looked away right as they rescued. Man, that's too bad. I should have stopped that rescue. Okay, maybe we can stop him. Maybe. Help me out here? No. Oh, is that going to disappear? Oh, I'm actually very curious. Well, if it disappears in the middle of you making the vine and trying to travel, would you actually... I actually don't know. Hold up. I think he actually would make that rescue. We have to stop that. Oh, no. Oh, no. What a good flywheel. Ah, too bad. That was a very good flywheel. I think that flywheel prevented the stun, I'm pretty sure. What? Who is taking the roller coaster right now? What are you guys doing? What is the plan? Are you guys gonna hit the button? What is going on here? Okay, get that out. Should not dodge it. Early rescue too, really nice. Oh, we can actually do that. Oh, that's really good. Look at that. Really good use of the vine right there. Hard to find those, honestly. It's really hard to find an opportunity like that. Oh, by the way, Peddler for some reason just breaks catapults faster than other hunters. I don't know why. He just breaks them a second faster for some reason. Oh, Joseph is here? What's up, Joseph? What did you miss? You missed a lot of Peddler rage. I really hate Peddler. What the heck? That's not what I wanted to do. It's such a weird swing. No other hunter has like a swing like this. The closest one is Clerk. But even Clerk, the Clerk has like a very wide hitbox. It's very different still. Even Clerk. Anyway, at this point I'm just trolling around. Alright, get that out the way, I guess. Man, right now, what the right play to do right now is do this, but like, I gotta get out the way of the wall. The wall's just blocking me. And by the time I set it up... Oh, too bad. I should actually be careful here, because they actually might pop the Cypher Machine. I don't know... Oh, they do. They did pop the Cypher Machine, dang. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're still gonna be fine here. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired of playing Peddler. I don't want to ever play Peddler again. As long as they make it so that you can use like the green space behind walls instead of this always auto-locking becoming a wall, I think we're in a pretty good like position with this hunter. This hunter would be a lot better because of that. The vine definitely as well needs a lot of work. I mean, I feel like the biggest thing to just help out the peddler right now, they could just make it so you could just choose when you want to stop the vine. That would be really appreciated. I would really like that. So that way if I'm chasing a survivor out in the open with the vine, I don't have to like find a wall to start hugging. And then I could finally like do something. No, definitely no split faction. God. Oh. I mean, I've been playing her these last few weeks. Like, she didn't seem that bad. It's just the problem is the moment, like, Survivor... I guess maybe my Survivors weren't decoding. Like, the Survivors also weren't doing a good job dodging the Vine. It made the Vine, like, very good, because all they would do is they just run in the open every time. In reality, Survivors are always kiting to, like, the next walled-off area with pallets. It just makes the Vine so bad. It's just so bad. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if at least you could use the green space. The green space, the green circle ability is very good at clogging off pallets and windows. It's just you can't use it. So many times I can't use it because there's a wall in the way. Like, I would love to just use my ability and just stop the survivor on the other side of the pallet, and I can't. I can't because it always auto-adjusts to become a wall. And while I'm creating the wall, they already see that they're already running away from the wall. I gotta commit another ability. At least, like, the vine blocks off a pallet. That wall does not block off the pallet. They can still use that pallet for, like, a pallet boost. Even if I can easily go around it, it doesn't really matter. They'll just use that pallet and just, to their advantage, and just boost it up. It's very annoying. Let's see. It's very difficult to use the vine, honestly. The vine has its moments. It's very good when survivors are aiming for a chair. Because that way, if they're going for a chair, the chairs are always out in the open. So it's a lot better. But when they're not in the open, when they're kiting, it's very hard to make use of the vine. And it's very hard to make use of the green circle. Because the green circle just automatically turns into a wall whenever there's a wall around. And every pallet and every window has walls around it. At least for pallets, it's not so bad when you're right in front of it. But that's very rarely the case that you're right in front of the pallet. That you could just put the green space. Or like window. Same thing with the window. It's very rare that the window's like right in front of you. Then you can put the green circle. Then it's fine. Then it's fine. Then those issues are not like a thing that I mentioned. But otherwise it's... What the heck? This guy... Maybe we can like cancel an elbow pad here. He is taking me to Big Bow, which is anyway where I want to go. Ah, too bad. Okay. Got chase music? Why do I have chase music? Oh, he dropped right in front of me. Man, these survivors. There's something else, man. These survivors are always something else. Some of you guys are like probably so scared that like I'm walking so close to the edge. Like walking just so close to the edge of the boardwalk. And we'll keep the ghost on him, but really we're just gonna... Actually, let's take it away. We're just gonna blink him here no matter what. Let's start the cooldown earlier. Yeah. I mean, pretty basic stuff, you know. If we could keep that 16 eyeball on the mercenary, force an early rescue would be really nice. I'd love an early rescue right now. Maybe cancel an elbow pad. Okay. It's alright. That's fine. And I would love it if they could go towards that pallet, and now we just cover this whole pallet area with the zone. He has to go backwards. Oh, we can actually... I would love to get another hit on the mercenary here, though. Well, we can literally see where the lawyer is. Is this worth it? If I blink right now, if I blinked in that moment, he would just elbow pad away. There we go. That's much better. I have to be right next to him if I'm gonna blink. Okay, Ghost is not gonna go where I want it to go. Oh, quick, save me, Ghost! I don't think the Ghost was facing the right way. I also could have used my main body though. That probably would have been better. Hello, you're looking at me? I think we're just gonna hit him right now. And now the Ghost can actually scare him to death. Wait, why is he still looking at me? Okay, we're just going to use the Ghost on the lawyer right now. He should die here with the full presence. Let's see where he went. If he goes in a straight line, we won't be able to kill him immediately, I guess. Okay, nice. Okay. They are breaking that gravestone, but we have another gravestone right next to them. I think that's where we're gonna go next. Unless... Nah, let's just go after them. Oh, they're healing. This is perfect. Who's the better survivor? I'm pretty sure Mercenary's a little bit better. It's very strange, but I do think the Mercenary's a little bit better to chase. Just because I know he's... Let's just say he did a good elbow pad. That would have been his last elbow pad. Compared to Fire Investigator, I know Fire Investigator is going to have a lot of abilities left. And Fire Investigator is also pretty decent at just boosting away from... Oh, he missed. He's not even... He didn't even... Oh, he did charge himself up. Didn't work there. Even if he rescues now, he's gonna take a double hit here. Batter also is 100. Where is he? Let's see. Is he actually looking at me? He is looking at me. And again, no more abilities left either. Okay, thank you for vaulting that. It's gonna take a little bit less time to go here now. And we will pick up the Fire Investigator first. Does he have time to pick himself up here? I don't know here. We are gonna put a leech on him. Oh, he's crawling. Or did I already kill him this game? Did he already use self-heal this game? Well, anyway. I wonder if he would have had time to self-heal if he didn't crawl, but maybe he just didn't have self-heal. Okay. You might Psyche Miki dual hunters. I don't need to get frustrated by 2D today. I got frustrated enough by Peddler. I hate Peddler, man. Again, she has good moments. It's not like she doesn't have good moments. Like, there are times where the Vine is really good. There are times where the wall is really good. There are times where the range attack is really good. But early game, it's so hard to get a combination of all three together to make them work together. Together, they make a very strong force, but you don't have that early game. Early game, it's very hard to get a collection of those abilities. You have a pretty long cooldown. And also, there's like a third of your abilities are just not good on chases. The Vine is not that great, and I wish the Circle would be good. Circle would be very good, but it just doesn't work when there's walls in the way. You know, you can't use it. That's why I like the Earthquake a lot better on Chase, because the Earthquake can actually pass through walls. You can select it to go through a wall and it'll hit a survivor. Imagine if the Earthquake just like stopped every time there was a wall in the way. And you couldn't like make it go through the wall. It'd be awful. It would be awful if it lets you do it through windows and pallets, but not through walls. It would be awful. But whatever. Let's not imagine that. That scares me just imagining that. A world where that would actually. Oh, imagine how bad that would be. The Ivy accessory is so funky. Yeah, it's really weird. I was thinking about taking it off, but I think I'll keep it on. Oh, there's a mosquito in this room. How? Dude, can the wire get on my way? Dude, I was trying to get out. I was trying to get up from my chair, and then the wire is just blocking my way. Oh no, that's the, oh, it does reach. Okay, good dashes so far. Again, similar story. I haven't played Opera Singer in a while. At least I haven't been messing up the dashes so far. Although that was pretty bad. I should have hit him the first time there. No! And then I spoke. Okay, I don't know why it's not going towards the pallets. Man, even the basement has mosquitoes. What have we come to? How is there a mosquito in the basement of all places? And in my room too. Is there like a hole in that net in the window? How did he get in? I keep this door closed to this room. I got no clue. Okay, so there's someone here. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna get the shield. We're just gonna wait it out. He's not gonna be able to make anything. He should have went towards the pallets, not the window. Oh cool, he predicted nothing. Got nothing out of it as well. Okay. Let's see. We're still not at full presence, so the shadows still last for a limited amount of time. I shouldn't have done that. I meant to swing there right before, but that's a ooh, not a hit. Messed up. He used the speed up so late. He used the speed up like a second after I already missed. He like got scared there. Oh no, he swung, and then he used it way too late. He anyway didn't take the hit. Let's see. Can we kill this cheerleader? Let's stop the cipher machine. That's number one. Wow, he already knew we were coming. Pretty smart of him. Get the good pallet out the way. Oh no! Whew. That was actually... That was almost really bad. And then it turned out to be really good. Okay. You just gotta keep an eye on the cipher machines. We should be okay. As long as I don't hit the chair. I guess if I hit the chair, we wouldn't be okay. Look at this guy. I told you guys. They use sneak. And when they use sneak, they don't have footprints next to the chairs. Okay. It's gonna make this rescue a lot more difficult now, because he basically has to use his puppet now. Oops, messed up there. Does he go for it? Dang, he got off. Oh, well. Too bad. Still not the worst. We also have Blink. We have these shadows here we could go back to and rely on. What a weird route. Just just go out in the open. How did I not know that? I should have known, guys. My bad, guys. How did I not know he would go out in the open? My bad. Yeah, that's exactly where I was thinking he would go. How? I'll keep that in mind for next time. Okay. She's gonna have to use a second one here. I don't even know if she beats us. She doesn't. No. And that cyber's not primed, so. We just. Oh no! Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Still not even close. Got plenty of time. Now we just gotta find the cheerleader and they died. I was gonna say they gonna be dead, but they did already. That mosquito was so dumb. He was banging into the wall for like 30 seconds. Just going into a white wall. Psyche, do you prefer the default skin for hunters? Well, the newer hunters, they really just don't have skins. That's mostly why I don't wear any skins on them. You see, on my old hunters, you see I wear lots of skins. This is just a troll. But I'm usually wearing like some sort of skin on all the old hunters. I'll have like some skin. Guys, don't look at that. I have so many S tiers. There's no reason. You see, all the old hunters, I'll have skins on them. You see, they all have skins on. It's just because the newer hunters don't have skins. You know, guys. You know. Do you have skins? See, guys, he doesn't have that many skins. Just 2? You don't have any skins. Oh, you do. You do have. They just gave him a skin, okay? Over the years, I accumulate all these skins, but they didn't really, they don't really ever, yeah, I guess I do like in some cases the original. Because I do have, it really depends on the hunter. I just hate some of the skins though, for the ones that I have. I just really don't like the skin that much on Bonbon, and this is a Logic Pad skin, so I automatically don't like Logic Pad skins because everyone's gonna have them. It really just depends. Playing Nightmare, I'm not playing Nightmare. Nightmare sucks. But yeah, I don't know why they don't really release skins on the newer hunters. Like, Clerk is not even that new, and we don't really have that many skins for Clerk. We have 2 skins. How old is Clerk? Like Night Watch? Night Watch, he's got that skin and he's got this skin, bro. These are like some old hunters here. The newer versions of the old hunters, like the newer old hunters, even they don't have skins, and they didn't get released like that recently. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it here. Rest my voice a little bit. If you guys enjoyed the stream, let's update the record real quick. We've god, guys, that one tie haunts me to this day. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I wouldn't say that any of the... I really don't think any of my games today on Peddler were that clean. It's hard to make her clean. It's just a very finicky ability. I really wish one day they will make it so that you can use the green ability through walls. That would be my one wish. I really hope they just do that. Alright, guys. Well, I could move this around, but you guys get the idea. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to check out more streams just like this one. It's in a playlist down below. But I also upload videos. I'll be uploading another video very soon, guys. But you can also watch the one that I recently uploaded like a week ago if you haven't already. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's see if we get any essences here. We got one essence, nothing though. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, everybody.